Hi guys, and welcome. Today is Saturday, January 6th, and I'm going to show you this. Oh, I have to put my ring on. I have to show you this stamp set from the current mini catalog, the January through April mini catalog. I can actually start showing you the inside of it now because we're past the beginning point. So on page 56 of the January to April mini catalog, we have this bundle called Trusty Tools. It is a 16-piece stamp set. And let me see, how many pieces is it? 20-piece die set. It is fun. And since my dad's birthday is coming up, I'm going to make a card, I think, with this. So, Dad, if you see this, shh, I'm not using this set. Okay, so lots of fun stamps and dies. Also, when you buy it as a bundle through my online store, because it's over $50, you will get a free celebration item. And let me just show you there's a lot of fun stuff in the celebration catalog. But look at this one. Yeah, it's matching paper. So, if you buy the bundle, you can get the paper for free. All right, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. So what I'm showing you today, I am showing you the set. I do have the paper, and I've also cut out a bunch of the images from one of the pages. But we'll show you that in an instant. It's not part of the bundle, so we're going to focus on this. We're just going to show you the cardstock. Oh, my camera's a little crooked, isn't it? Okay. We'll show you the DSP just because it coordinates, but it's not part of the bundle. And we focus on bundles on our Saturday video. So let's go ahead and open this up. Look at all this fun. There's so much fun in this set. I can't even tell you. So let me go ahead. I'm going to grab out a regular... Ouch. Did you hear that? I just hit something on my floor. I'm just going to grab out a piece of white. Basic white. And then lately I've been stamping with... Instead of the Memento, I've been stamping either with the basic gray, the early espresso, or the pebbled path, because I think that it gives a good crisp, let me flip this around, a good crisp image. And sometimes Memento bubbles up. Don't know why. All right, I'm right by the microphone. I always forget to do this beforehand. All right, let me grab out that drawer. So let's take out this block. I think this block is going to help a lot. I am going to go ahead, oops, and I need to grab out my little stamp holder and magnetic holder, because you know I'm going to have stamps all over the place. I'm just going to start with basic gray. How about that? So let me go ahead and put this over here on that mat because it makes it a lot quieter for stamping. Oops. It helps if you don't have your stamp case underneath the item you're stamping. All right, so there's that. You know what? I'm going to get, because this is the coordinating handle. Let me go ahead and, what color do we want to do? Old Olive. Because, of course, my Aunt Olive was my dad's aunt. So, Old Olive is a great color to use. I'm going to set it beside the other one. Just leave it open. So, this is your handle piece. I was a little off. It's because I'm standing and my phone is right here. So it's hard to get my head in there to make sure I'm lined up perfectly. So forgive me if it's not perfect. All right, here is the hammer. Okay, how many of you in your mind right now are singing MC Hammer? All right, so here is the hammer. And let's get out the handle. This, I believe, is the handle. I have to line it up to make sure. Yep. This is the handle. Perfect. All right. So now we have the wrench. Oh, my dad would be so proud that I know all these names. I was his first son. We always say that. I was the second child, but the first son because I was a tomboy. Oh, I didn't get that edge on very good. Let me bring it down and see if I can line it back up, because that's the nice thing about the photopolymer. I think I'm pretty close. Yeah, pretty close. I guess I wasn't missing anything. I was thinking I was missing something off the edge. All right, so there is the wrench. This, I believe, is this little part there. Did I not? Let me put that right off the side. Yeah, I don't know if it's me. It is me, because I still see ink on there. There you go. That's the way it's supposed to look. Excuse me. Yeah, we got our first measurable snow. At least I think it's measurable snow in the Chicagoland area. Well, maybe not the Chicagoland area. Maybe they got some, but out here in the burbs where we are, it's our first measurable snow. And that is not the reason I'm on late. The reason I'm on late is that the snow piled up on our skylight and it made it darker in the room. So guess what? I slept in just a little bit longer. All right. So then here's the tape measure. And then here is the body. Okay, what's next? This pencil. Now with the pencil, you gotta lay it down and let it acclimate and then pick it up. Otherwise, you could potentially make it wavy. Now, if you want a wavy pencil, that's fine. You can do that too. Just letting you know that this is the filler piece. I just go ahead, lay it down. Let's see. So that's the pointed end. So this goes up. Oh, must have had something on my finger or my wrist because there's a little bit of a smudge there. All right. That's it, I think, for the tools. You have this piece that I think is for the drill that you cut out. That because we don't have a drill for the stamp sets, as you can see. So I think that's the little, or you could use it as a splotch of paint and have your brush fall into it. Oh, I think that is what it is. Let me go ahead and get some more of my ink off here. Go into my old olive. Yeah. Not a drill bit. Sorry. It is actually a little splooge for under your paint. I am going to cover up the old olive for now, because now we just have words left. And now this is really funny. So you're the most awesome, right? All right, so growing up, now there was 5 of us kids that my mother birthed, and then there was 2 adopted. And so the youngest natural, Nikki, she was really into sports. And there was this guy, I think his name was Joe, that would come to all the sports things. And of course, my dad was at all the sports things too. And he would say, Mr. Port, Mr. Port, Mr. Port, you're so awesome. So I'm thinking like, I'm going to maybe mask this and say, you're the most awesome. Or I'll just leave them, you're the most awesome. I'll say, Mr. Port, Mr. Port. And then, I don't know. I have to think about it. But I just thought it was funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah, watch out there. Got ink on there. Now it's probably on my hands too. All right, and then so the last greeting is, of course, a little thank you. I don't think I got that in the gray very well. So there you are. So there you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, there's one more. 16. Oh, how could I forget this one? This is the cutest thing. I'm going to use the big one, even though we'll probably get an edge. This is the most cutest thing. Look at that. Nuts and bolts. Your little Phillips, your hex, and your bolt. So much fun. Okay, let me go ahead and put the ink off to the side. And now let's get, oh, I think I have ink all over me. I do right there. Let me go ahead and grab, oops, just knocked down. Now if you watched my Watch It Wednesday, Finish It Friday series, oh, now I have scrap over the floor because I knocked down my hanging bin. You'll know that the wet wipe was my nemesis on one of my cards. Well, it wasn't a nemesis, but I had a certain card design, card technique figured out, and I thought I was using a towel to wipe away card sawdust. I was filing down a card with a finger, a buffer square, a file square, and I thought I had grabbed a cloth just to wipe away all that dust, and I grabbed a wet wipe, and yeah, it kind of I don't know, it didn't ruin the design, but it created a new one. Let's just put it that way. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to make this at a little under 3 3/4. That way it'll go through the baby cut and emboss machine. And then, excuse me, let me just wipe my nose for a second. I am so sorry. I even blew my nose before I came on, but it doesn't help. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll use the dies that cut out with this, so I'll kind of make these I'll cut them down to small strips too, so they're below that 3 3/4 mark. Oh, that one. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that one. Let's see. Let's get the pencil out. I thought I was pretty close. There I was. And then we'll kind of do a little one like this. And that should save all of those little fun bits for my cards that I'm making. And then we should be able to cut these all out. Plus the ones that don't coordinate. Okay, so let's go to the dies. Let's get out my... I'm going to be using my oldest one. Only because it seems like my boho blue one, I have more problems with it. Not that I have problems, but I think my white one, since I've had it longer, is more forgiving and lets the plate slide a little bit. Where the blue one, I think you have to be right on. All right, so I have my mini. I have my plate 1 and my 2 plate 2s. Now on the mini, it's a 2 because you don't have that that don't, like in the big one, you don't have the thin die shim. Maybe that's another reason why. All right, so let's go first with this. So now you have the die itself, but then you can also cut out in a color, which I'll grab a scrap. Not sure if it'll work that great considering let me just grab out a scrap here and put it on top because there's 2 layers now. And it would help if I had the plate underneath. Because there's 2 layers now. Alright, so that still looks like it's lined up. Yep, and that's where it went through that double layer. So it got a little tight there. So here you have this, which is your little paint. Let me throw that down on the floor now. Which is your little paint portion of your brush if you wanted to put it on there. Here is your, put these up here. Don't need to lose those. Then here is your actual brush. So see, you could actually layer it on there. All right, let's grab the hammer. And I could be taping these down. Definitely. Oh, look, I cut out a white one too. I could be, oh, I'm sorry. Could be taping these down, but I'm not going to. We're just going to wing it and hope that it turns out okay. All right, put that over there. And there is your hammer. All right, so that's it for that piece. This is so much fun. Here is your pencil. This I think I will tape down because I think that it's being so thin, it will tend to move. There you go. All right. Peel it softly, carefully. There's your pencil. Okay, let's see. What do we have next? That's it for that page. What do we have next? We have our tape measurer. And we have our wrench. I'm going to see if I can do both of these. Undoubtedly, one of them is probably going to move. We'll see, though. Yep, that one just did. All right, let me go ahead and tape it down. No, I still moved it. Oh my gosh, did you see that? And then I just dropped one on the floor. I'll grab it in a second. Hang on. I think I want to, because there's the edge of that. Put that right there. Let me grab the one that fell on the floor. I just have a little piece here. I have so many pieces laying around, but we'll just go ahead and do that one for now. All right, so let's go ahead, pull this one off. Again, pull at a diagonal and pull slowly. So there's your tape measurer. Now when we get down to it, I think some of these pieces that will be left are little accent parts of the tools too. So we'll get to them. All right, so there's that. Oh, my stamps are falling off over here. All right, because here you also have, this is the thin part if you want your pencil to be a different color. No, it's not. What is this for? Oh, maybe this is for the inside of the wrench. Huh. Maybe it's part of the pegboard. I don't know. I've only played with the tools. I've been so excited about the tools that that's all I've really played with. All right. Where is... All right. I feel like I'm messing up now. Don't we have a piece of... It's the wrench? Oh, we don't have that wrench. Oh, how much fun. Okay. So now here you have your actual... Here, let me see what I have here. We'll use the back side of this. So you have your wrench. So here's your wrench. Oops. There it is on the floor. So if you did this out of your... Oh, I don't know where it went to. I just flung it somewhere. So anyway, you could do that out of your going gray. You could do that out of foil. Oh, it fell. Let me grab out my tweezers. There we go. Now I feel like I'm playing Operation. Okay. Anyone who's old enough will get that reference with the wrench. All right. Then we also have, and these I think, let me see if I have gray strip. Because I think these would, yeah, there we go. I think these will come out with a little bit better. Because we have this part and this part, which is the head of the wrench and the head of the hammer, of course. All right. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I should go off camera for just a second and blow my nose, and maybe I will, because I'm really sorry. I did blow this morning, but... So then see, you have this. That can be, you could do in your silver. You have this, which you could do again in your silver. Okay, all right, hang on. I'm going to go in the other room just for a second to blow my nose. Okay, wow, hope that wasn't so loud. Had to do it though. So sorry. All right, so what do we have left here? Oh, we have these parts. This is so much fun. All right, so let's do these small parts first. And then we'll do the drill. So you'll see that. All right. So, oh, you know what? But I don't think it matches up with the nuts and bolts. Does it? See, I don't think that's how that stamps. I don't think this really... Oh, it does. All right, we'll redo it. So there's some nuts and bolts. And there's your drill bit. Let's move those off to the side. Now I can throw that away. Let's go ahead. Let me put my drill bit first over here. All right, so yes. You mark it down right. All right. Let me take off that. Again, all the pieces had fallen off, but you'd want to be careful not to rip your card in case you had stuff stamped around it. Let me put that little baby one over here right away. But then here, and you can see I didn't line up too well. But there's your little bits and pieces. Your nuts and bolts. Okay, let's do the drill. Let's see. I have this piece. You know what? Let's just do it in white. Let's do it on the remaining white. Yep, good. Let me go ahead and put it on there. See, and this is where, if I did that much off with my blue one, because it's tighter, that would definitely not have gone through. All right, so you have these pieces. Now see, they're not going to come out, but they are going to, I don't know if you can see that. They are going to be like that. So then here's your drill bit. Oops, I have it on the wrong side. So there's your drill bit to make your drill. Now, some of these pieces, let me put that over here. So now we have these pieces that are left. And I'm going to run them through all at once, except for the pegboards. The pegboards are all by themselves. All right, I think that's for the tape measure. All right, let's see here. Oh, there we go. Ooh, but I don't, hang on. I don't like that die got that close. I like to leave a little bit of space in between my dies when I run them through all at the same time. Because if you ever watched that video where I had that one that kind of ended up rolling on top of itself, you can flatten that cutting edge of your die a little bit. All right, so this is, yes, this is your tape for your tape measure. Put that over there. That's a very small one. This, I think, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look online to see what these are for. They're like little waves. Can't see right off the bat what these are for. I thought they were going to be for parts of your drill, but they're much longer than the drill. So you know what? I'll try to figure that out before we get on tomorrow. How about that? All right, you have these. Oh, you know what? I wonder if these, sorry, I'm still putting stuff in. I wonder if these go with this. They're like an X-Acto. See how they look like? Huh. I wonder on that, because they definitely don't go on top of each other. And those look like little blades, like you could do with an X-Acto. Here's a little circle. I think this could be any sort of rivet. That could be the center of your tape. Okay, now the last ones. Oh my gosh, this video is long. I am so sorry. All right, so the last ones. Let's cut this down. I think this one we want to go right at the 3 3/4 if we can. All right, so here's my craft. This one, and I'm going to angle it because it's a lot of cutting surface. So yes, you're using a little more cardstock, but I think you'll get a better image and, oops, you'll get a better image or better cut. Look at that. And almost all those circles fell out the first time through. So then you have this, then you would go ahead, take your trimmer, I think I would line those up with that little bar there. I'm lining up my circles to this ledge so I can see through where those circles are. Now you could cut this shape this way and go straight through. Mine's a little off, but I'll straighten it up. But look at that little pegboard. How much fun. All right, let me put this over here on my work desk. So that was the pegboard. Then you have, let me get some of those screechies off. All right, then you have this and this. These are your last two dies in this die set, in this bundle. See, I put that a little more straight on, so it was going to be harder. And look, I don't, oh, wow, did you see that? Yeah, I probably should have angled this a little bit better. I didn't get it all the way to the edge, so I'm going to have to run it through again. But this, oh, and I didn't get that very well either. So let me try this, because it'll lock right in. We'll run it through again. So see how that locks right in? But let me get my platform. That shut out. Yeah, probably shouldn't have run those two together. So here we are. I have that locked in. Just need to cut that little bit there. All right, there we go. Let me show you what this is for in a second. And then this one, you can see I didn't get all the way there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this, because I was kind of pushing it with the size. I'm going to make sure this gets locked back in there. And as you slide it on, you can feel that it gets locked in. I think it's only that first part I needed to take care of. I think I was on the right side. Yes. So now, look at this. A toolbox. Here, let me get a darker piece so you can see. A toolbox. Look at that. How cute is that? Then you have your little tool sticking out of it. All right, guys, I am sorry this was such a long video, but when you have 16 stamp pieces, and what did we say, 20? 20 dies. That's a lot to catch up to. All right, thanks for sticking with me. Give me a thumbs up. Share my video with your friends or on your social media. Most of all, have a great Saturday. Come on back tomorrow, Sunday, and we will go ahead and make an example together with one card, and I'll show you some examples I've made with the others. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day. Bye for now.